Man, she had a video idea. Okay, Danny. Everyone's making under the influence videos, and they're all doing good.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Guess what? You've been under the influence too. Wait, you're onto something here. You're picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That means I should make a No Nut November video. Wait, what?
Guess what, soldiers? It's No Nut November. Throw away your mommies and delete your Reddit, because this means no nutting in November. Why did I have to explain that?
If you're wondering why you should put yourself through this, let me list you the benefits. There are none.
But Danny, if there are no benefits, why would you even participate?
You see, young Smenth, No Nut November is more than just a placebo health benefit. It's the mental challenge you give yourself, a battle of self-discipline and perseverance.
Do you want to be the main character? Try fighting off the urges at 3 a.m. all alone with your own thoughts scrolling through TikTok when...
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore.
Come with me, and together we will go through the journey of No Nut November. Smith? Level 1, we have Bing Chilling. You're feeling fresh, sexy, empty, and ready for an entire month ahead of you. You just recently let the kids out for the last time, and now you're in a state of euphoria, or Bing Chilling, as I like to say. Your dopamine right now is just pew 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 pew. You feel like you could take on God himself. How long does the stage last? It's different per person. To some, this may be a cakewalk, and for others, not so much.
But let's face it, you saw this and commented Denji like me for real. Unless, of course, you're a GodManDan subscriber.
Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So since you can't beat your meat this month, beat my subscribe button. It's free, and unlike your meat, you can unbeat it whenever. Anyways, level 2, we have the apple from the Bible that Adam... At this point, you know you have enough willpower not to, but you're like, I could definitely release right about now. The little voice is like, I mean, it's just a challenge. It's not that big a deal. You're only a few days in. There's always next year. Please touch your penis. Or Gucci. Girls can participate too. And that's why it's called the apple from the Bible that Adam and Eve were tempted. Isn't this just bargaining?
Nah.
Level 3, Christopher Columbus. Let me explain. At this stage, your mind is starting to be poisoned by deviant thoughts. Everything you see slowly becomes a bit more attractive. You're going grocery shopping, and that 5 out of 10 you saw last week is starting to look a bit more like a 9 out of 10. When you grab the bread, it feels quite supple, like boobs. You look over at the M&Ms by the cash register, and the green M&M is looking a bit better than usual. Even those pumpkins are starting to look a bit more provocative. I might need this later. Your goal for success and such are being invaded and colonized by thoughts of nut. Just like how Christopher Columbus colonized the First Nations. Your not nut thoughts are the First Nations, and your nut thoughts are Christopher Columbus. Is this race? Level 4 is the id power-up. According to Sigmund Freud, our personalities are made up of the id, ego, and the superego. Our id is all of our primal urges, our down badness, and the superego is the shackles that keep us from our cocks and control us from that post-nut clarity regret. The ego does the same thing, except not super. No one cares about the ego. You know how in prayer, you say, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil? Well, you're going to be constantly saying this in your head to try and drown out the whispers of the id for you to bust that nut. It's like your urge to nut is the nine-tailed fox, and the seal is starting to slip. The last level, level 5, is the fall of the superego. There will be a moment of weakness. Maybe your crush sent you an interesting text. Your favorite YouTuber releases an OnlyFans. And all of a sudden, you snap! The id is as loud as ever. The overwhelming feeling of horniness is taking over your body. And it's only a matter of time before the superego shackles break.
But you need to hold back! You've made it so far, you can do—
俺に力を貸せ。お前は奴隷じゃない。神でもない。ただの人だ。If I lose it all, slip and fall, will you laugh at me? If I lose it all, lose it all. If I
And then you snap out of it. Or it's too late and you need to change of pants. 'Tis the journey of No Nut November, a roller coaster of emotions repeating through this near nut cycle till eventually you reach the end of November. Although this is a pretty stupid challenge, I think there are two takeaways to this. When in the face of adversity, whether it be an addiction, a struggle, or a loss, the pain may seem without an end. But in those moments, you need to remember that you have that indomitable human spirit inside you. You can do this. And if no one else believes in you, I do. And also busting up feels so good!
And every little piece of autumn is slowly blooming, emotions going out of control. Do the leaves that be changing green to red, red to yellow, so colorful. Arms strong but the earth stronger, rose wonderful.